when I'm in the Philippines, I like to go down the middle of the road, down the middle of the road. Well, I tried out the sidewalks, but they're much too slow, so I go down the middle of the road. Yeah, that's me, wheeling down the middle of the road in my wheelchair. My wife wouldn't run down the middle of the road with me, so she jumped on a jeepney and filmed me as she passed me, and we met at the mall. And once there, we found family, fellowship, and some really, really good food. And after we ate, we went and had halo halo, and we bought halo halo for a couple of young boys while we were there. But don't let me get ahead of myself. We flew to the Philippines to visit because, number one, Mom was seeing a doctor and we needed to help her figure out what's going on. And number two, there's a lot of babies being born, and we hadn't seen these kids yet, and so Pinky started getting really homesick. She wanted to see the new babies and all that was going on that she'd been missing in the Philippines. Raya and Simon were the newest, and man, were they ever adorable. My wife just glowed as she got to snuggle these babies. I got to hold them too. And then there was Pablo. We hadn't met him yet, but he'd been around a couple years. So in the morning we gave thanks and had breakfast and headed off to the biggest mall, the Mall of Asia. What a place. The women took off and I just wandered around and just enjoyed the place. I made a special friend while I was there, Audrey, and I invited her and some of her friends to the big celebration that we were going to have. And what a celebration it was. My wife's uncle had become a pastor, her sister Amor had a birthday, and all these brand new babies needed to be celebrated, so there was massive food. My wife made a big bowl of something really good. There was lechon. Oh, I enjoyed that so much. I even ate the ear off the pig. Left nothing but the bones. My big, beautiful Filipino family had gathered. I think there was about 70 of us there. The house was lively with about 35 different conversations going on at the same time, and I just blended right in. Picture after picture and conversation after conversation. We all just enjoyed the evening, and I just fit in perfectly. I loved being there with all these people that were my family. Everyone took a turn speaking in front of everybody else and sharing their stories of what life had been doing lately. This little guy, he's been eating rice out of the rice cooker, and about that time I did the dishes for all 70 of those people with Mercy Grace. This is her with my wife. Then I find myself in a church as the whole family gathers to celebrate the devotion of Raya, the newest and most adorable little baby you'd ever seen in your life. It's her day to get devoted, so the pastor speaks over her. We gather for a group picture, and everybody gets to hold her and pass her around as all the kids get some attention, and we just savor the moment. My big, beautiful family in the Philippines all comes together for these special celebrations. There's lots of pictures taken, and everybody's celebrating, and of course, as most celebrations go in the Philippines, we meet at the mall to have a big, wonderful meal, and it was incredible. Of course, I'm first in line because I'm in a wheelchair, you know. I always get to eat first. And then the next day, we take a couple-hour drive, buy some coconuts along the way, and go to Tagaytay. What a beautiful place with Lake Taal in the background. And here's my wife with her sister Amor. Here is me and my wife. And we just had an awesome day in this beautiful, beautiful place. And here I am in a borrowed car, heading off to another birthday party. And it just seemed like it was one party after another. More food than you could ever imagine. Food, 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 and it's delicious everywhere you go. Picture, picture, picture. Everywhere you go, there's more pictures to be taken. I wanted to buy an old car, but it just wasn't reliable enough for the money. They're just too expensive here, so we had some good Chinese food at Jollibee's brother's place. And then we went back. I wish I could borrow Superman's car. Have you ever witnessed 5 girls eating duck embryo? And all the picture taking kept going on while the celebration wound to a close. A lot of precious time spent with a lot of precious family members. And as it closed, I got to cuddle with Raya. I got to see a picture of my wife with her sister and cousins when they were young. We found out Inay was okay, so we started to plan our trip to Dumaguete City. And we headed to the airport and off we went. And now it's time for a little one-on-one with my wife to travel to Dumaguete I hope you follow us along as I make videos of our travels there. Thanks for watching.